Hey guys, and welcome to the Q&A.
Das Q&A housing.
This week we are banished from our usual area because there's a secret project going on out there. You'll hear about it later on. Not here. Here. It's one of the other sites. But it's cool. And you'll want to know about it. And we will tell you about it. But anyway, we're going to do the Q&A. So, John, would you like to launch?
5 minutes out of our schedule to answer questions from you, the user. Okay, I'll go now. Sorry, I need an introduction. Rain asks, favorite genre in anime?
I don't know. I tend to like things in pretty much any genre you can imagine. There's probably something I like.
I guess as a genre, I like the high school romance genre is pretty fun. Not necessarily harem, but if you could get one of those just dumb high school romance with some sort of action theme to it.
I don't know if you would call this a genre so much as a trope, but I really dig series that have kind of anti-heroines in them. So I really like, for example, Ouran Host Club, which has Haruhi, who's like, she wants nothing to do with any of the goofy stuff going on in the series. Same thing with High School Hockey Club, things like that. But that's not really a genre, per se.
Yeah.
Alright, my turn. Saw you trying to reach your hand.
Yeah.
Alright, this question comes from Crusader8463. Do any of you have pets? If so, what is it and what is its name?
Mine is a Jack Russell. He is fat. Never before has obesity been this adorable. He is Jack the Jack Russell. And the story, he just got that obese because we had a black lab at my parents' house, and the black lab and he switched dishes because he was the alpha male. So he picked up like 20 pounds and it lost like 20 pounds, which was just... He's fat and adorable, and I love him.
My apartment does not allow pets, so I don't have one right now. My parents, I grew up with lots of pets. Guinea pigs, rabbits, snakes, lizards, tarantulas, fish, you name it, we probably had one. I really would like a pet, but instead right now, since I can't have one, I'm volunteering at the Humane Society. I'm taking care of puppies and small animals.
That's adorable and not at the same time. So you were a 4-H kid, weren't you?
I was a 4-H kid. We had guinea pigs because we couldn't have sheep or goats or anything like that. So we bred and showed guinea pigs. True story. Trying to find somebody we haven't already in one.
Dead Man with 4s instead of A's asks...
Leet Dead Man, if you will.
Leet Dead Man asks, Has there ever been a point in any manga or anime where you just say you want to slap a character or the mangeki or the translator across the face and say, "No, stop it, you dumbass," as Naruto shouting, "Believe it!" every 30 seconds, or Bob Dylan lyrics in Naruto? I think there are...
Not mangenki! Mangaka! No, stop it! That's me. I'm just nerdy about pronunciation stuff.
It is real fun. I think in anime fandom, most assuredly, I feel that, like, obligation, that I also feel like I have a part of the fandom, that I could tell them how it's really supposed to go. No, that is dumb. Those characters don't do that. Backhand! Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of any particular time. I know there have been times where I just wanted to beat up anime characters. Like, Relena Peacecraft. Yeah, I mostly watched Gundam Wing on Well,
mute,
that's because you hate her, not
man.
because you feel like that's not how it's supposed to go, right? You wouldn't have something like True. It's not like you went up to Harry Potter.
Hey, all he says is, and just say no, stop it, you dumbass. Yes, I did want to go and slap a character across the face and say no, stop it, you dumbass, and it was Relena Peacecraft.
I have all that in all my romantics here. Like, damn it, slap them. You
Have
like
sex
this
already.
person. I think that's the same one I pulled out before.
Oh, yeah. Rocket Bomber says, 20Puppies is doing reprints, at least for titles they haven't lost the license to. Which series deserve to be pulled off of the discard pile, and which series that will once again be available to new customers would you recommend? Goes without saying, I'd tell everyone to buy Aqua Volume 1. I would love to see Tokyopop find a way to reissue a bunch of the Slayers novels, because I missed out on the Slayers light novels completely. And I would love to have like a digital copy. I would buy an ebook version of that and read it on my computer. I'd do it.
My manga fu is so weak. I can't tell you what's out of print and what's not getting printed right now.
Well, Tokyopop lost into their Kodansha licenses were the big ones. They basically have nothing from Kodansha anymore, and that was some of the big ones, the Clamp ones. But a lot of those are fortunately being picked up. You know, Dark Horse is doing the Clamp ones in omnibus form now.
I'm just always much more aware of when anime stops getting released, essentially, when it reaches the end of its publication. Something like we were talking about Read or Die is not getting currently distributed, so you just have to find some of the copies that are left.
Seal was out of print, for example.
Yeah, and that's also getting redone this summer as well. Okay, and our last question of the day. One-Eyed Jax asked, what one anime series do you love, but everyone else seems to hate? I'm not talking about the ones you simply think are underrated.
Oh, I have one.
Go.
It's Kodomo no Jikan. I will confess, in some of the later chapters, things do get pretty iffy. But even, and perhaps even especially in the moments that make me feel really uncomfortable, I think that there is a lot of interesting literary stuff going on, commentary about how fucked up it is the way that we raise our kids and expect them to know things and to not know things at the same time and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people write it off as nothing but lolly fan service, and that is partly in fault of the art, because the art does occasionally look just plain old fan servicey. Frequently, I might even say, although it's more true of the anime than the manga. But man, Kodomo no Jikan gets I think a lot more hate than it really deserves. I think there's some real attempts to do something very interesting there.
I could probably come up with a better answer, but my knee-jerk reaction is Romeo x Juliet. I know it's terrible. I know everyone kind of knows how terrible it is, but I still like it. And I'll even tell you it's terrible, and then I'll go home and watch it. That's me, though.
All right. Do we have any more time, or is that the last one?
I believe that was the last one.
Then we're done. Tune back in next week.
Bye.